Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our celebrity tarot card reading. We're going to get into Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift. We're going to find out all about their perspective of their relationship, going further and a little bit deeper, just ending with how they're going to currently move forward, any effects that may be taking a hold of this relationship and really bringing them to this current situation. Please go ahead, hit subscribe, share, like, and follow. We're going to get straight into this because I don't want to mess around. We do not have time for a really long reading. So I'm going to go over astrology really quickly, and that's about it. If you do not know who these ladies are, you can go check them out on Google. Kim Kardashian, born in LA, California, United States. She was born October 21st, 1980 at 10:46 a.m. She was born Kimberly Noel Kardashian, and she is a Libra. Moon sign is a Pisces. Taylor Swift was born in Pennsylvania, United States, December 13th, 1989 at 5:17 a.m. And this little miss was born with the name Taylor Allison Swift. She is a sun sign Sagittarius, and moon sign is a Cancer. We are going to get straight into this reading. All right, we all know about the album that was released by Taylor Swift. Had some things to say about Kim K, or cryptic things to say about Kim K. We all know what it means. And she had a lot to say about a lot of people. So we're just going to do this one, though. So we'll be here for days. We'll be here for days if we keep continuing on with everyone she's got a problem with. I can't even imagine having a problem with that many people that I sang all my albums about them. Maybe I should, and then I'll be famous. But I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that part. No, the financial part's fun. Yay! All right, so let's get into this reading. I'm going to find out perspective on the relationship. We're going to find out the perspective on the relationship currently. We're just in a current energy. I don't want to go any further than that. We're going to get into Kim's side and Taylor's side. And I'm reading from the cards. That's all. All right. So, okay. All right. So here we go. Perspective-wise, I'm feeling over on Kim Kardashian's side, we do have Hangman Tarot upright and the Magician in a reverse position. So I feel like her perspective on this relationship currently is that she really sacrificed for this relationship, and she felt like this was even static, like it was boring. It was kind of like, she was just bored of, the whole entire situation. It was because of the new beginning, and she just felt like, she had sacrificed it for that situation, but she's just like bored of this current relationship. She's just bored of this energy. Anything surrounding this is just the fact that this communication is definitely blocked between the two of them. So she's not talking to Taylor Swift, and she's definitely just kind of feeling confused and just not really understanding maybe where all of this came from or why it's coming around again. The intentions here, she feels, are very negative. She's just trying to be as quiet as possible, just kind of ignoring what she actually wants to do. So I think as far as having a conversation or communicating, that's just not happening currently. And the perspective on her end of things is that, this is boring. It's getting old. This is just like a very static situation between the two of them. And she doesn't talk to this person. So she's just like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? What's happening? Over on Taylor Swift's side, we do have Eight of Cups down. We have High Priestess also, and that is in a reverse. I think her perspective on this current situation is that she feels like it's hopeless, and there's definitely no answer to the situation, especially with this Eight of Cups in reverse. It's just like she's stating that it's just too late. Okay, so this is too late, and she currently has really fully walked away from the situation. And it's just not her trying to really fix this. She could, but she doesn't want to. So it's just kind of her like forever type of damage here. She's just walking away from it, really putting no action. She has no drive. She has no want to kind of put herself into that situation again anyway. So her perspective here is just fully surrounding, there could even be some secrets here. Could even be, she's again just trying to remember everything positively. She's trying to do things in the most positive manner possible. But a secret is revealed here. And the perspective is that there's a lot of potential for these things to actually end up coming out, not just because of the song, but after. But she has a lot of things that are hidden, and she's not willing to talk about how she feels really, truly about this specific person. So it's just feeling like a huge misimbalance. There's no direction. Her perspective is that it's headed nowhere. Obviously. All right, moving into how do they feel currently. Over on Kim K's side, she's just not, she's not putting any kind of thinking in. She's not, charging to get up front and get in front of the line to express how she feels. That's not where she's at, okay? She feels as if like there's just kind of a huge delay here. There's just no balance between the two of them. This is not something that she's willing to be a part of. She's not interested in the details. She has the ability to really work on things here, but she's not going to. So she's going to find the rest and just kind of cut everything out from here on out. So she's not, with the Six of Swords, she's just not going with the emotions of this. She's not being kind of like knocked down from this. She does not want to feel like she needs to make this fair and balance things out. That's not, her communication is not going there. And anything that could be a new normal for her is she's in a new place, a different place. And she's not feeling like interested in this. Over on Taylor Swift's side, I feel like definitely with this Nine of Pentacles, this in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, she feels like this has been kind of reckless, and she feels like feels currently about her that she's really guarded anyway. But it's like, what does she expect? She feels like she's money hungry. When she reflects on everything, she feels like this person, kind of lacks common sense and is really stubborn about, changing her ways. And she feels like this person's just doesn't have enough life experience to feel any kind of sort of, success or feel any kind of like safety with this person in a relationship, because any kind of like recklessness or living kind of, she just feels like she lives beyond her means, and she doesn't feel like she's able to really relax even. I mean, this is just how she's feeling about her currently. She's just feeling like this is, she's just, gonna go alone and do her own thing anyway, and it doesn't really matter. She just doesn't really give off any kind of fucks here. They're just kind of done with each other, and it's almost like that was made at a really weird time. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. I just feel like it's very strange. Negative effects that really brought them to this point over on Kim Kardashian's end. With the Page of Swords in reverse, I'm just feeling like she brought a lot of trouble and careless words into this current friendship, okay? That game playing and that kind of type of manipulation and that type of person is really she's really put kind of a message out of defensiveness, and she's just tired of, being a people pleaser, and she's just really kind of switched things up here. I feel like the frustration or the careless words and kind of like putting trouble in this relationship, that was kind of the focus for her. I mean, that was the message for me anyway. I feel like the message here is she's finally made it very clear to Taylor Swift what it is in this relationship. She gave her all as far as communicating that. And that really brought her to this place currently. It's just that manipulation, that game playing, that focus on really just, kind of fucking shit up here and just really relaying some sort of a message. And the message, again, is just not, it's not like lovely. It's just like, it brings a lot of agitation, a lot of overthinking to the mind. And that was probably sent over to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift probably definitely overthought the situation. Over on Taylor Swift's end, as far as kind of bringing them, any negative effects that brought them currently into this place is just Taylor Swift not ignoring how she really feels. Just kind of less worried about anybody, kind of not giving a shit how much damage or how much stress this is actually putting on anybody's plate. So she just stopped giving two shits. And she doesn't care if it's a stressful time. She doesn't care if it adds to anybody and adds to any kind of like delusions or causes any emotional blockage over on that end. She doesn't give a shit about that. She's not here for that. She definitely was receptive, and then she decided not to be. So the damage here, the negative effects from her was that she stopped giving a hoot. And normally in a relationship, Taylor Swift's very caring. She's very much spiritual, emotional. She's very intuitive and creative, and there's a lot of potential in a friendship with Taylor Swift. So, I mean, she's just like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going to ignore how I feel completely, and I'm going to ignore how they feel, and I'm just going to not worry about this any further. All right, where do we go from here? What is likely upcoming here in the next month or so? Over on Kim Kardashian's side, she's just really going to be, you know, she's all about being aware of what's going on with her money. She has a lot of skills. She has a lot of talent. She has a lot to do as far as proving herself, and she's very involved in teamwork, and she's very much determined in the financials. But there's a lot of potential of connecting and reconnecting and bringing things together as far as like financial and success. So she's just kind of busy with the money stuff and kind of regrowing and rebirthing things to add to that financial security that she has. Anything over on Taylor Swift's side is just something that she'll be dealing with as far as a love choice, that she has made a bad choice with this love choice. So whatever this connection is as far as her love situation, there is an imbalance in the relationship, and there is going to kind of like, she's going to be like hitting reality, and she's going to have to face it. I mean, the arrogancy, the just not giving two fucks, like that really played out, not just in her general relationships. It really played out in thinking that she could be, you know, with somebody who was maybe not a good choice or a good direction to go into. So the bottom line here, the reasoning behind this whole entire situation is there is so much dishonesty. There is so much no longer being able to look at what is actually true and what is not true. So the delulu-ness of this situation is in the details, okay? So losing touch kind of with the whole picture here, and just really insecure. And again, just the non-assessment of a relationship or the reflection of a relationship was not happening here. So bringing all of this together is really kind of put them exactly where they're at, and that is, I don't give a fuck. Neither one of them really give a fuck. But she's kind of in a place where she's really gonna have to face reality with that Seven of Cups in reverse, and just really kind of like face the fact of like she kind of made a bad decision, especially in the midst of her just really not giving two shits, because that's where she was playing out. She was just, you know, not as empathetic and compassionate as she normally is, and this really put her in a, you know, almost like a rigid way of thinking, and just kind of like no signs of the real world there. So congratulations, have fun doing that, have fun with that choice, whatever that might mean for Miss Taylor Swift. I hope everything does work out. I do know that sometimes we can get away with ourselves, especially if we're not feeling like we're being heard in relationships, but I hope she comes back out of that. All right, please go ahead, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Go ahead, share, like, and follow. I will see you all later. Enjoy the rest of your night.